England wing Tommy Freeman has declared that the all-conquering South African team are only human, and pledged that Steve Borthwick's squad will take the fight to the Springboks on Saturday. Having suffered 4 consecutive defeats and 6 in 7 against Tier 1 sides, England faced the daunting challenge of hosting the back-to-back world champions at Twickenham. Following their narrow loss to Australia, Borthwick's side dropped to 7th in the world rankings, while the Springboks reclaimed the top spot after their 32-15 victory over Scotland. Borthwick is under growing pressure after 2 home defeats to start the autumn campaign, and Freeman acknowledges that England will enter their first clash with South Africa since last year's World Cup semi-final exit as underdogs. However, after a difficult review of the 42-37 loss to the Wallabies, Freeman remains confident that England can cause an upset. The World Cup semi-final was a 1-point game, and they were definitely rattled by the way we played against them, Freeman said. They're not unbeatable. They're still human, they're still rugby players, they're still playing the same game. We're going to deliver our game as best we can, fix some of the mistakes from last weekend, and really take the fight to them. We're not going in saying, we expect them to beat us, we'll give it a shot. That's never been our mindset. We're going in to execute our game plan, and if we do it well, we know we can beat any team. The Boks bring a different challenge, but they're top of the world right now, and while we might be the underdogs, we're ready to take a big shot at them. Freeman has painful memories of facing the Springboks, having been substituted at half-time during their last visit to Twickenham in 2022, a match South Africa won 27-13 in what was Eddie Jones's final game in charge. The 23-year-old Northampton winger didn't play again for England until this year's Six Nations after being overlooked by Borthwick for the World Cup squad. Obviously, being pulled off at halftime wasn't ideal, it wasn't a great feeling, Freeman admitted. But this is my chance to put that right, and that's definitely in the back of my mind. That was my first game at Twickenham, my 3rd cap. My family and friends who couldn't make it to my debut in Australia were all there watching. It's tough when things don't go the way you want them to, but it's behind me now. For England to overcome South Africa, they'll need to tighten their defence after missing an astonishing 36 tackles against Australia. This came in Joe Labd's second match as defence coach since taking over from Felix Jones. Freeman believes the team isn't far off where they need to be. We're not far off where we want to be, Freeman said. There's a bit of hesitation in defence. You want to rush out, but sometimes there's a slight delay. It's not that we're doing too much wrong. A lot of the problems stem from transitions. If we can stop them attacking off our transition, we'll look much stronger. England's task is further complicated by injuries to Tom Curry and Emmanuel Fewaboso, both of whom will miss the Springboks visit. After scoring 2 tries off the bench against Australia, Ollie Slateholm may make his first England start on Saturday. It was bittersweet, Slateholm said. It's a dream to play at Twickenham and score, but we should have won that game. It's frustrating because the opportunities were there, but the result is the most important thing, and that's frustrating for everyone.